starting off, for the record, this isn't a lion video. This is actually kind of an all big cats video, except lion might be left off because we already discussed lions. Now tigers are like the biggest kitty in the family member of felines in the Felidae or Felidae family, because when I say Felidae, it always shows up wrong. It's part of the Felid family and it's the largest member. There are other species such as the common Bengal tiger or Siberian tiger, or sometimes called Amur tiger. Also, and there is a mutation that causes them to be white as well as black. And with the white thing, I think it's caused by albinism or leucism. Tigers have a hunting process which is great, and they are like stealthy. They're pretty stealthy, but not as stealthy as leopards. You see, tigers can climb trees, but they don't need to, because they are what everything worries about. And also, a tiger can G-check a bear with no smoke, but mostly tigers that are eaten by bears that are eaten by large tigers are often young female Himalayan bears and not male bears, because females seem to be more delicate and weak than males. So yeah, the tiger might just eat the female and then murk the male. It depends what species. If it's a grizzly bear, the tiger wins. If it's a polar bear, the polar bear wins. And if it's a Kodiak bear, of course the Kodiak bear. By the way, they're omnivores. Omnivores meaning, well, they don't put in the effort to hunt prey like your run-of-the-mill bear would. And a tiger has an extremely hunting prowess that is extremely powerful and good. They mercy murk their prey by going straight for the neck or the windpipe. And that is also why tigers are more powerful than lions. You see, lions, do you know the MGM roar of the lion? That roar of a lion? Well, that wasn't even a lion. It was actually a tiger, because tigers have more of an intimidating roar, while lions just sound like, it just sounds like a cough, like a low frequency cough. So they use tiger roars instead, because tigers are just more stronger and more powerful than lions overall. Lions are stronger, more bulkier, but the tiger is bigger, has more powerful jaws and a more powerful bite force. And also, females are more dangerous because they are the hunters, and the males defend the pride's territory. Tigers are more experienced hunters and more avid hunters. If a tiger is starving, it can eat up to 55 pounds a day. But tigers aren't usually that insatiable, so they are powerful and large. As for jaguars live in South America. And also, jaguars are sometimes mistaken for leopards, but unlike cheetahs, I can see because they do look very alike. Jaguars are bulkier. They also have brown spots. They also have rosettes in their spots, which leopards don't have. But I don't get what's the rivalry between leopards and cheetahs and how people get them confused. Like, there's this one video where a sound of a cheetah was purring, but then it was a picture of a leopard. Leopards and cheetahs don't look alike. Cheetahs have brown, I feel like I'm just losing my head right now. I'm so excited to be filming. Leopards have brown rosettes. Cheetahs just have plain spot markings. And also, leopards are much smaller than jaguars. Jaguars are more bulkier, and they're more brolic. But if it's a leopard and you run up a tree, you're probably going to die, since leopards are arboreal and spend most of their time climbing up trees. They even haul their victims up in trees to avoid dealing with predators like lions and hyenas. They keep their food away from scavengers. But if it's a jaguar, well, you're probably gonna die. But leopards are more likely to become man-eaters. Man-eaters, well, it only happens for an animal to become a man-eater, there has to be something wrong with the prey. Either the prey has some kind of conditions, or maybe the animal just has a taste for humans and really wants to devour humans. Someday I never hope, but maybe cheetahs will become man-eaters. I mean, if lions, wolves, bears, foxes, maybe even coyotes can be man-eaters, why can't cheetahs? Although cheetahs are the most timid of all big cats. Also, jaguar has a more powerful biting force than a tiger. It is double that. They're also faster than tigers. Leopards are also faster than lions. And I can see, which is why I left off sloth for seven deadly sins, but with animals. So lion is definitely sloth, because the males will sit whereas the females do all the hunting. That can be leaded by a sister, a grandmother, an auntie, maybe even a mother, sisters, and they'll nurse each other's babies. Also, I found this really sad. Well, not sad. Tigers technically commit cannibalism because they eat leopards, and leopards are part of the Panthera genus and the Felid family, so they basically eat leopards. They hunt zebras. Well, lions hunt zebras, and zebras can be malicious. They'll often kick the lion if escape is possible, but a persistent lion is gonna kill a zebra. I mentioned jaguar is the best cat because there's something creepy in their name. So you know the name jaguar is actually derived from a South American language or American language. It's actually called Yaguar, Yaguar, and it means he who kills with one leap. So yeah, jaguars got their name for a reason. Leopards are the most stealthiest big cats, and they also have bigger tails than leopards and cheetahs. They also have bigger tails than cheetahs and jaguars, and they hunt prey that are smaller than jaguars. Jaguars can take out tapir, caiman, it doesn't matter, capybara, it doesn't matter what it is. Also, they're arboreal, which means they climb trees. So if a leopard kills you, if you climb a tree, the leopard is gonna kill you. Because like bears, leopards are good climbers. So you're gonna die. And they sometimes eat fish and crabs. So yeah, it's an all-terrain feline. Despite being the fastest land mammal, other than that, cheetahs are delicate and weak, but their acceleration is better than most cars, since they can go up to speeds to 0 from 40 to 45 kilometers. 0 from 59 kilometers. I'm sorry, I'm thinking the other way around. Cheetahs hunt in the day because they rely on keen eyesight and not smell. Their favorite food is hares because they love hares. They be eating them. And cheetahs also hunt Thompson gazelles, impalas, and other hoofed ungulate animals. They also hunt ostriches and zebras when they are available. And they'll also hunt springbok and hartebeest. Cheetahs only need to take a long sip of water every 3 or 4 days. It's kind of funny how both of these big cats can't roar, yet they're cheetahs are in the Astyanax family, and puma was placed in cougar family. So they're basically the same thing, but a puma can D-check on, what's it? Cheetah. Sorry, I just heard like a car beep. And As far as I'm concerned, cougars don't really become man-eaters unless their prey dies out. Some animals become man-eaters because their prey dies out or their prey has an infection. So yeah, and they can hunt guanacos, but they don't succeed. If you can't see it, you're dead. Dead. Do you know what kind of animal is hiding in these trees? That's a leopard. Leopards are arboreal and they rely on trees as their main home range, and they're strong enough to haul their victims up the trees, even though the prey can be heavier than the leopard itself. I have never met a big cat that is this obsessed with trees, but leopards are all terrain. They can kill hyenas, and their claws are non-retractable, are non-retractable, or semi-retractable. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cheetah. Cheetah's claws can't. At least they can't climb trees, or they're not good at it. And yes, that is a baby rhino. It's carrying a rhino calf. And yes, that is a giraffe. It's managed to get its deadly paws on. Leopards will eat anything from antelope to rodents to giraffes, rhino calves, pigs. It doesn't matter what it is. It is maybe even squirrels. But all I know is that leopards are the king of trees. You know how like snow leopards are called the ghost of the mountains? Why couldn't leopards be called the ghost of the trees? You know, they're arboreal. Honestly, if tigers were the king of the jungle, this is what they would look like in my mind. Also, their legs are so big that they've been known to stand after deceasement and death, if deceasement even is a word. And after they are deceased, they'll keep on standing. You can take a tiger's life, but you can't put it on the ground. I don't care how much Disney movies, Pixar movies make you think tigers are cute. No, tigers are the biggest cat. And one day, a white tiger attacked a man, and here's what Chris Rock had to say about it.
Boy, the tiger bit the man in the head, and everybody's mad at the tiger. Talk about the tiger went crazy. That tiger ain't go crazy. That tiger went tiger.
But if tigers were the kings of the jungles, this is what they would be like. This is how happy tigers would be if they were the kings of the jungle, which, to be fair, they are. And that's it. This is by far a wholesome video about big cat, because like if I had to choose who's the best cat, I'm obviously choosing jaguars. Lions are lazy and like they sit around until they're deceased. Tigers are like fat and and they attack someone. Leopards, they're okay if they didn't decide to be man-eaters. Cheetahs, they're just ridiculous. They can't roar. Sorry to cheetahs. They're adorable, but that's like it. They cannot roar. They can't defend themselves.